Want to hear a furry story?
Yeah.
So, this is a two-parter.
No, but yes.
So one, I will tell you. I know. One, we were in Pittsburgh for a UFC, and we just randomly happened to get there on the day there's a furry convention. So as we are driving,
what are the odds? Okay.
Crazy odds. As we're driving from the airport, I'm in the rental car going, what the fuck is going on, dude? Why are there so many mascots? No.
You didn't know what furries were?
No fucking idea. No idea. So finally we get to the hotel. The hotel bar, the manager guy, explains to us there's a furry convention.
What year is
this?
this?
Got lucky. Quite a few years ago.
What a way to find out.
At least, I mean, it's probably in the neighborhood of 20 years ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you just
the UFC popped in 2005. It's probably after that.
Any diapers?
So maybe I think I might be off. Maybe 15 years ago or 14, 15. Anyway, quite a while, at least a decade ago, a long time ago. So I'm not that hip on furries. I didn't understand.
You absolutely shouldn't
I get there and the guy tells me that he had a request for someone to put a litter box in the. He goes, first of all, you're really lucky. You guys made reservations in advance because everything is sold out because of the furry convention. And I'm like, what? So he explains they all want their food delivered in bowls on the floor, and these people are all furries together in this one hotel. So they're acting out. They're in the lobby together. They're all furries. Everywhere we go, there's furries.
They're sicker than Cosby.
It was fun. And I mean, they were nice. I don't care if you dress like a fucking squirrel.
The bowl thing is you got to participate in my weird act.
Well, it's a request. You know, you put the food in the bowl. I'm paying money.
Just
you know,
pay
I'm a
me.
freak.
I'll
Just
do
put
it.
Put it on the ground.
You
I'll
get
give you
more
an
than
extra
that.
20.
Yeah.
So, but he told me that they wanted to put a litter box. One of the guys requested a litter box in the lobby so that they could piss in it. And he's like, no, you can't have a fucking litter box in the lobby. There's like sanitation issues. But he's like, dude, it's so crazy. So anyway, years go by. And I'm hanging out with a friend of mine in Utah in the mountains, elk hunting. And he tells me that his wife is a teacher at this school and that one of the parents had requested putting a litter box in the girl's bathroom because the girl identifies as a furry, or a cat or whatever. So I go, what? Are you fucking serious? So I talk about that on the podcast, and then people call bullshit. They say there's no evidence.
They won't believe it, yeah.
There's no evidence, but the attack, the amount of people that were calling bullshit was crazy.
Yeah.
And they were angry, and it got connected to trans stuff. So somehow or another, me telling a story, my friend told me that his wife told him about this public school that she worked at, where they were in Utah, where they were saying that a mother was requesting a litter box. So
stochastic terrorism.
So I go back to him and I say, okay, listen, man, I need to know. Ask your wife what actually happened. Okay. So the wife didn't work at that school anymore. This is because it was like a year or so ago. Or maybe even more. So anyway, the wife says, what I recall was that a mother had requested that a litter box be installed in the girls' room. And I said, was a litter box ever installed? I don't think so. Okay. Or I don't know. Okay, well, that's it. But the idea that people wouldn't want to shit in a litter box if you're dressing up like a furry, why is that so far-fetched that everyone's so angry?
It's not far-fetched.
And saying that I'm pumping out misinformation when
it's not
I talked to a
far-fetched.
fucking manager of a hotel who told me personally he got a request to put a litter box in the lobby during a furry convention.
Because it's true. That's why.
But why are they so aggressive about that one? That seems so weird. I don't care if you want to wear a fucking chipmunk outfit and have sex with each other. Have a good time. If that's what you're both into, who cares?
For the same reason.
But why is it weird? Are you saying that there's no kids out there that are so mentally ill that they want to use a litter box? Because I don't think
No, I'm saying shut up
right.
about it. That's what I'm saying. Don't talk about it.
Right.
I'm transferring them to another parish.
But I don't think you're right. And I don't think anybody would be willing to say that there's no one out there who's not mentally ill enough to want to use a litter box. Because of course there is. There's a spectrum of mental illness. And
I'm saying it's not mentally ill. It's fine.
It's
Do you understand the depth of what?
Yes. Well, that's what gets really weird about the whole minor attracted persons thing. They're trying to slip that in as an identity. And people say, why are you talking about this? This is not real. No, it is real. You have to understand, it seems so crazy. It seems crazy to me. I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to talk about it because it makes you look like a fucking loon.
That's a good point.
But it is real, and there's recordings, there's video of politicians expressing how we have to recognize their identity as minor attracted persons.
I won't look at it.
I've seen it. It's infuriating. And it's the same kind of people that you expect to be using those New York Times Instagram videos where they're talking about the story they're covering. It's the same kind of people. It's cult members.